Kingdom of the Netherlands comprises 3 islands in the Caribbean and land in the northwestern part of Europe called the Netherlands. We generally refer to this European region when we talk of the country because it consists of nearly 98% of the land and population of the kingdom.
With Belgium and Germany as neighbors and bordered by the North Sea, the Netherlands is low-lying land with nearly 20% of the country below sea level, as the name nether or lowland suggests.
The people here have devised several methods to keep the seawater from flooding this small country.
They built dikes or walls to keep out the water, and yes, the windmills that dot the landscape to pump out the water.
15 million people. That was a promo for a Dutch ad which soon became a hit single because it symbolized all that was Dutch culture. The Netherlands is a constitutional monarchy with a king as representative head of state. It is also a parliamentary democracy.
Many people refer to it as Holland too, though this is the name of just one of the provinces in the country. The people are referred to as the Dutch, an Old English term which simply meant people. Amsterdam, the capital of the Netherlands, is Europe's leading financial center and has the world's oldest stock exchange. But the seat of government is The Hague, which is also called the legal capital of the world because it houses 5 international courts.
The Netherlands is founder member of several international organizations like the EU, NATO and WTO. It's also where the 2013 Nobel Peace Prize winner, the Organization for the Prohibition of Chemical Weapons, is located.
The Dutch were worldwide maritime traders, with the Dutch East India Company having posts in faraway Asia, including India, in the 16th century. And since 1947, relations between India and the Netherlands have been marked by strong economic and commercial ties. Rajesh Nandan Prasad, India's ambassador to the Netherlands, says,
well, for a long time now, the trade and investment relations between India and Netherlands continue to be the backbone of our relationship. I think there is great potential for doing more, but as things stand, they are pretty satisfactory. Our bilateral trade today is around a little over 6 billion euros. India has a trade surplus, and I think the Netherlands is amongst the 10 largest trading partners of India, which is a matter of satisfaction. On investment, in fact, Netherlands does even better. It's the 6th largest investor into India, and I think we also rank pretty high. A number of our major companies, particularly in the IT and pharma, have offices in the Netherlands. I think the number is close to 170. I understand that similarly about 150 Dutch companies have in India, and they include some of the big multinational Dutch companies like Unilever, Philips, Shell, the ABN AMRO, ING, Rabobank. So there is, I would say, a good base for taking this relationship forward.
Political relations too are cordial between India and the Netherlands, says Ambassador Prasad.
The political relations between India and the Netherlands have been cordial and friendly for a long time. We've had good exchange of visits at the highest levels, and we have a number of ministerial visits taking place. State-level visits, we could possibly do more, what we call the VVIP visits, but there is close understanding and I think even friendship between the political leaderships of the two countries at the highest levels.
Nearly 60% of the land in Holland is cultivated, and agri-food and horticulture are key export sectors.
Yes, simply put, that means cheese and tulips, right?
Absolutely. Holland produces over 600 million kilograms of cheese and is the world's largest cheese exporter and also the world's largest flower and bulb exporter.
Do you recognize this music from the Hindi movie Silsila? The scene was shot in the world's largest flower garden, the Keukenhof near Amsterdam.
The Netherlands is a multicultural society, and Amsterdam is home to nearly 200 nationalities. There are 2 distinct groups of Indians here. The Suriname Hindustani community, resident in the Netherlands, and the first-generation Indians who started arriving in the 1970s.
And coming in now are educated professionals in IT and multinational companies. Speaking about the diaspora, Ambassador Prasad says,
If you take the people who came in from Suriname, then the Indian diaspora, if you include them also, in Netherlands is the second largest after the UK, roughly around 200,000. Of course, the ones who have come from India recently, I'm told number around 20,000. They are doing extremely well. They have done well in business. I think the Surinamese, Hindustani people are also well represented in public affairs. They're active in politics. You have the deputy mayor here who's from that background. You have them in the city councils. The Indian diaspora helps the embassies in projecting a better image of India.
The Gandhi Centre in The Hague is the fulcrum of Indian cultural activities in the Netherlands, says Ambassador Prasad.
We use the platform provided by Gandhi Centre for cultural programs where we invite, apart from the Indian origin people, the locals. We have ongoing programs for training people in Kathak and yoga.
Starry, starry night, flaming flowers that brightly blaze, swirling clouds in violet haze, reflecting Vincent's eyes.
The Netherlands has a vibrant art and cultural heritage. Great artists like Rembrandt and Van Gogh were born here. Holland reverberates with different genres of music.
The Royal Concertgebouw Orchestra performs classical music worldwide, while the country hosts the North Sea Festival, Europe's largest jazz meet.
Football is the most popular sport in the Netherlands, with the country having several international clubs like Ajax and PSV Eindhoven.
The Netherlands is also a leading field hockey playing nation, having been Olympic champions in the sport. And why are Dutch fans always in orange outfits?
That's because orange is the color of the Dutch royal family, which traces its lineage back to the House of Orange, Nassau. But today, it stands for a broader pride in the country.
Well, that wraps up our trip to the Netherlands.
Hope you enjoyed it.